Just so you guys know, there's a brand new episode on my podcast, Let's Get Real, the podcast. It's for anyone. Don't forget to check it out. Available on all streaming platforms. New episodes every single Monday. And of course, my book, Mindfulness Through the Stars, is available in Target, Amazon, pretty much anywhere you can find books nationwide. Go check it out. It's a mindfulness guide to becoming a better you through your zodiac sign. And finally, Zodiac Haven is my website. There are constantly sales going on, so if you love astrology, anything, or spiritual items, go check it out. And if you're interested in anything I just mentioned, everything will be linked down below. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ashley and I make astrology videos here on YouTube. So I've been on a little bit of a break, another unintentional break. I always come back after a month and I blink and I'm like, whoa, it's been a month. I don't even mean to take the break. I just feel like sometimes I just let this channel go for a bit of time because I'm so heavily focused on my other one that I kind of forget it's here. I'm so sorry. But I am back. I have a couple of videos lined up. I've been recording, so I do have some content coming up and I'm very excited to share it with you guys. So to those of you who have stuck with me, today we have a brand new video in honor of Mother's Day. Mother's Day is very soon here in Canada. I think that there's a different Mother's Day in different countries. I don't really know. All I know is that in Canada it is this Sunday. So I figured I'd do a video for Mother's Day. So today's video we're gonna be talking about the zodiac signs as mothers. Yes, so the toxic, the good ones, the bad ones, what they're like. Before we get into the video, I do want to give you guys a little bit of Mother's Day inspo. If you have not chosen your Mother's Day gift yet, then I highly suggest you get onto Ana Luisa and you do that ASAP. So if you're noticing, I'm quite blinged out today. Yeah, look at that. I've got some rings on, I've got some bracelets on, I've got some earrings on. So this set of earrings here is for, everything's from Ana Luisa, but this one I got a while back for another sponsorship. But for this video, I got some new pieces and I'm so excited. So I'm gonna show you guys those up close. I got this beautiful braided ring here that I absolutely love. It's long lasting and crafted with care. I can wear it every single day and it will not rust, which I absolutely love. Then I got this other gold ring here and it has a green center. It kind of looks like a crystal of some sort and I love that look, so I absolutely had to have it when I saw it on the website. And this is another piece that's made with quality and love and lasts a long time. I also got this beautiful rope bracelet. My wrist is super tiny, so it's hard to find bracelets that look good on my wrist, so I was super happy when I got this in the mail and it actually looks great on me. So if you guys didn't know, Ana Luisa is a jewelry brand with high quality jewelry for super affordable prices starting at just $39. It's the absolutely perfect Mother's Day gift. So if you do want to pick something up, then make sure to check them out because you're going to find something guaranteed. They have a sale going on, so you'll be getting 15% off of all products. Like I said, prices start at $39, but there's definitely more quality pieces on the website. So depends on what your budget is, you'll always be able to find something within your range because there's lots of higher end pieces as well that you have to choose from. And the possibilities are endless. So once again, there is a 15% discount that you guys can claim if you go to the link in my description. Make sure you click that to claim your 15% off. I know you guys are gonna love anything you get from Ana Luisa, so don't forget to pick some up for you and your loved ones. I love Ana Luisa. I'm constantly wearing their jewelry. I swear to you, I don't just wear this in videos. I'm constantly styling them because I love gold and I always get the gold pieces and I'll wear all of them at once. And it's great, it's a good time. But anyways, don't forget guys, link is in the description if you want to claim the discount. With that being said, I will get into the video now. So once again, we're talking about the mothers and their zodiac sign. All right, so let's start with the Leo moms since my mom's a Leo. Lucky me. So I'm not going to be shading my mother in this video. I'm talking about Leo moms in general. I'm not talking about my mother, but if the shoe fits. I'm kidding. Okay, so Leo moms. Oh god, Leo moms are a lot. Leo moms are very dramatic. If your mom is a Leo, guaranteed she's very loud, extra, and dramatic. She loves to look good all the time. She goes out of her way to make herself look good and will remind you every second of the day how good she looks. But she doesn't just care about her appearance, she cares about your appearance as her child as well. So growing up with a Leo mom, she probably put a lot of pressure on you to look good, to feel good, to always look your best when you leave the house, and put a big emphasis on that. If you're a female, she might have taught you how to do your makeup at a young age, taught you how to put yourself together and taking you to get your eyebrows done. They're pretty vain, if I'm being honest. The Leo mom is a very loving, nurturing mother, but they can also be quite detached at times when it comes to arguments because it's really hard for them to communicate because The whole world revolves around them, and a lot of the problems happen to come back to them, but they refuse to see it. So because they're so wrapped up in their own world, they think that they are never wrong and that someone else is always a problem and that they are high and mighty. And it's really hard to argue with a Leo mom. So if you have a Leo mom, sometimes it's just not worth it because they won't see your perspective. They tend to make everything about them. So if you ask them for advice, it always comes back to an experience they had or a situation they had or someone at the workplace that they know or something to do with them. It'll always go back to them. I know I make them sound bad, but they're not. They're actually very, very loving and caring and will take care of you. If you're sick, they will baby you. If you're hurt, they will take care of your emotions. Anything, they're there for you. So Leo moms, you can always count on them. They're super, super outgoing and extra. So this means that your friends usually really like them too. And they have a very youthful energy. All right, so the next sign is Virgo. Virgo moms are drama. They tend to argue quite often because they're so nitpicky. So they're constantly on your case about something and it turns into arguments more often than it needs to. They're definitely clean freaks, and because of this, you're constantly gonna be walking on eggshells, making sure that the house is in tip-top shape just for them. They're gonna be on your case about so many things and it will literally drive you crazy because the specifics of it is insane. They're really observant. You can't lie to them. If you're trying to sneak out, they will hear you, they will see you, and if they didn't, they're gonna notice that the shoes are moved over a little to the left in the morning and they're gonna be onto you. Trust me, you can't get things by them. They're really sneaky. They're the type of moms that will go through your diary and go through your computer, so make sure you got passwords, you close your laptop, and you hide your journal because they are sneaky. You'll never know that they were going through your thing. The thing is though, you might not even have to hide your stuff because Virgos are very easy to have an open relationship with. So it's really easy to tell your mom what's going on in your life without her judging you or getting mad at you. Sometimes she just wants to be there as a friend to you, and it's really easy to talk to her at times. In fact, she's one of those moms that all your friends go to when they have problems as well because she keeps a really fresh perspective on things and everybody really values her opinion. She gives good advice and good wisdom, and she's always there when you need her. She's very stubborn though. So for example, if you want to go out, you want to go to a party and she says no, that answer is not changing. If she said no, she said no. She's not one of those moms that you can sway. She's one of those that when she gives you her answer, she gives you her answer and that's it. Don't test her, don't push her, walk away while you can. She's kind of a hothead too. Libra moms are super, super easygoing and chill. They're likely to have a good friendship with their kid. They're super chill and open, and they want to know all about your life and become your friend. The problem with this is that they overshare a lot of their problems with you as well, and that puts a lot of pressure on you as a kid. Even if you're grown, to your parents, you're still just a kid. They're the type of parents that they tell you things that you don't need to know as a kid. Like if they're fighting with your dad, for example, they'll probably tell you about the fights with your dad and you're just like, I don't want to hear this has nothing to do with me, go tell your friend, you know what I mean? Libras overshare as mothers and they just tell you too much. They also expect you to tell them everything, but they're pretty open when you do. They're usually very chill parents. They're the type to usually like let their kids drink. Obviously not all of them, that depends on religion and cultural differences, all that stuff, but like the chill ones are likely to like let you get away with a lot. They're also pushovers. They're the type of people that if you start yelling at them, they probably like won't put you in check. They'll probably just like let you yell, which is ridiculous because they just can't be bothered sometimes. So it's likely that you might be like rebellious because your Libra mom is super chill, unless you got a really strict dad. But yeah, Libras are just easygoing parents. I kind of wish I had a Libra as a parent because both the parents are so strict. And if anyone's curious, my mom's a Leo and my dad's an Aquarius. Scorpios, oh my god, a Scorpio parent. I wonder what that's like. I wonder what it's like to actually have a Scorpio parent. Okay, so the Scorpio mom is super, super bubbly and fun. It's always gonna be a good time with your Scorpio mom until you cross her. If you piss her off, she will raise hell. You don't want to get your Scorpio mom angry because she's a hothead. She will come home from work and if there's one dish in the sink, she will scream your head off and go on and on and on and on. That's the problem with these Scorpio moms, is like they don't know when to stop. They'll be mad and they won't just like yell at you for 2 minutes. They'll go on for like an hour and it's like, okay, like I get it. Do you want me to just like wash the plate now or what? Like what do you want me to do? You just kind of sit there like, yeah, you can scream and scream, but like why don't we just like move on with our lives? Like they're actually like kind of crazy. They're the type of people that bring their problems home with them. So if they had a bad day at work, they will bring that into the house and let the energy out on you, and it's not fair. They're also really secretive moms. If there's things going on in the family, with your dad, with whatever, with work stress, they won't tell you about it. For example, if they just like got laid off this morning, they're probably not going to tell you about it. If something happened in the family, they're probably going to wait until they say anything. They're very secretive. They like to keep things from their kids, and it's something that's going to be really annoying because you're probably out of the loop quite often. But they are super, super loving and nurturing, and they love very hard. They're super possessive and protective. So if they see you around bad people, they're going to get super protective over you. Like if you come home with a really shitty partner, romantic partner, and they don't approve, they will make that known, and they will make your partner's life hell, and they're gonna get very protective, and they don't hide it. Yeah, it's just a lot. I don't know. I feel like Scorpio parents have to be kind of emotionally detached sometimes to like really navigate their parental relationship effectively. Sagittarius moms, these guys, oh my god, they are hotheads. They're always angry. Oh my, the littlest thing will piss them off. They won't like go on for hours like the Scorpio, but they will definitely overreact to like little things. So if you like leave your shoes at the front of the house, they're gonna go crazy, and it won't last long. They'll get over it and act normal and be like, hey, you want dinner? In like 20 minutes, and you're like, aren't you mad? It's so weird. If you have a single mom, it's very likely that she dates a lot but doesn't introduce you to everybody. You just always know that she's like seeing someone new, and that's just it. Every time you think it's something serious, and it's not. A lot of Sagittarius are, you know, fend for themselves type of people. So I'm not saying this applies to everybody. Obviously, it's not like set in stone, but Sagittarius moms are usually, you know, fend for yourself. So they're not going to be babying you until you're 18 and cooking you breakfast, lunch, and dinner and making your bed. They're going to let you be an adult at 13 and do your own thing, and they're not going to be like super, super protective over that. What they will be protective over though is the people you surround yourself with. Similar to the Scorpio, they are going to be very, very mindful of who you're around, who you're seeing, and who's coming into the house. They're actually really, really aware of what's happening in your life, whether you know it or not. But a lot of times Sagittarius parents are able to maintain a relationship with their kids that's pretty open, so you probably feel comfortable telling your moms like stuff that's personal to you every now and then. Obviously you don't do the most, but you'll probably tell her some things because usually they have a really fresh perspective on things. Sagittarius are really, really easy to talk to. She's probably super fun, super caring, and she probably makes friends at the grocery store every single time she leaves the house. Capricorn, oh my god, you poor thing. Your mom's probably strict as hell. She probably makes you save all your money. She probably has you in a very routine schedule as you're growing up. Probably make sure you're always up, doesn't let you, she probably, oh my god, she's probably like all in your case about everything. I bet you have a bedtime. I bet she is like, why aren't you up yet? It's 7:08 in the morning. You're supposed to be up 8 minutes ago. Get ready for school. If you don't get ready, I'm gonna leave you at home. You're gonna, like, she's probably strict. She's probably annoying. I'm so sorry. She's probably on your case to get a job the second you turn 16, and then wants to like take your paychecks and save them for you and make sure that you learn the value of spending money and you learn how to budget and all of that stuff. But I bet you have really good grades because she's probably on your case about that too. Capricorn moms are a little more detached. They won't baby you, but they will. They'll baby you in the sense that like they feel like they always have to make sure that you're doing things properly, but they won't baby you in the sense that they're gonna like clean up after you and like kiss your ass and like wash your dishes for you all the time. They're really good parents. Like they're not the best friend, fun loving, outgoing, I'll tell my mom everything mom, but they're the mom that's gonna raise you to be the person that you want to grow up to be. You're gonna probably be very disciplined and be a really good person and have good values and be very humble, and you're gonna be smart, like street smart. You probably won't be the most affectionate person because they didn't raise you on that, but I mean, it all depends on what your dad's like or whoever else that's in your home, what they're like. But overall, Capricorn is a very strict mom to have. So if you have a mom that's a Capricorn, I will pray for you. Having an Aquarius as a parent is, oh gosh, a lot. As a mom, I feel like Aquarius mothers are probably very flighty and all over the place. They say things that they don't really realize, and then they go back on them and they kind of blame you for it. They'll be like, be ready for 6 o'clock, and then they'll get there at 5 o'clock and be like, why aren't you ready? And I'll be like, but you said get ready for 6 o'clock, and they're like, no I didn't, and then you're like, yes you did, and then they like don't admit their wrongs even though they messed up. They're also kind of hypocritical, so they'll be like getting mad at you for doing certain things, but then they're gonna go and do the same thing and they don't even realize just how hypocritical they're being. They're really nitpicky, very particular, very clean, very tidy. Strict parent as well. Aquarius moms are strict, but they're fun. They're very fun people at Christmas, at Easter, whatever the holidays are, sorry, whatever you celebrate. Those are just the holidays that I celebrate. They're usually the outgoing, loud, fun ones of the group. They usually bring a lot of friends over, but they don't want you bringing your friends over. So Aquarius parents, they will have people in the house, but I mean, not all the time, but when it comes to, like, let's say your mom's an Aquarius, like we're talking about, if you want your friends to sleep over all the time, they're gonna not be having it. They're gonna be like, nope, I don't want anybody in the house. You go to their house. But then, like, they won't let you go to their house because they're strict and they don't want you sleeping out. So, like, they're kind of gonna restrict you from having a social life in some ways, and you just gotta deal with it because they're strict, but they're fun. They give great advice. Aquarius moms, like, if you got an Aquarius mom, you're lucky because you probably get the best advice. Pisces moms are super, they're all over the place. Like, they're actually so unorganized. Sometimes you probably feel like you have to parent your mom and, like, take care of her appointments and, like, be on top of her shit because she's super disorganized. Pisces moms are also very emotional. So when you fight, maybe she cries a lot, which can get annoying because you're like sad that she's crying, but you're also just trying to have a conversation and things just always go left. She's super sensitive most likely, so you have to be very careful what you say to her and how you speak to her because you could use the littlest tone in a sentence and she's gonna take it completely out of context and it will bother her and upset her. So be very, very mindful of how you speak to your mama if she's a Pisces. Honestly, I feel like Pisces are super flighty. It's very hard to keep track of them, their lifestyle, and what's going on because they're just, like I said, they're all over the place. They date a lot, but they don't date seriously very often. If your mom's single, it's likely that she's going on lots of dates for fun. She's probably sleeping all the time, and if you interrupt her sleep, she gets mad at you. And she probably never wants to drive you anywhere. Like, I bet you anything, every time you want to ride, she's like, just ask your friend's mom, ask your brother, ask your sister, take the car. And she's just like, here's some Uber money. Like, she probably doesn't want to drive you anywhere. She's lazy. She's super lazy, and she, like, makes you clean up after her. Aries mom is very controlling. She wants to know your whereabouts at all times. She wants to know who you're hanging out with, where you're going, like, everything. She wants to know the address. I wouldn't be surprised if she put a freaking GPS tracker in your car and makes you turn on Find My iPhone. Aries moms are very controlling. They want to dictate who's in your life. Like, they're the type that if they don't like your friends, they might interfere and plant seeds in your mind so that, you know, these relationships end because they are moms. They have intuition, you know, that mother's intuition. They know what's going on. They know who's good, who's bad. They know who you're not going to be friends with in 5 years. And they're like, let me speed that process up. And they will interfere a lot of the times. They're very controlling. They're also really annoying about the house and, like, what it looks like, how clean it is, who's in it, all these things. Everything, even if you get a job, they want to be very involved. They just want to be involved in your life. They're really fun parents though. They're super, super outgoing. Your friends probably love them because they're so crazy and fun. And she's probably super loving and easy to talk to. You can probably tell your mom a lot about your personal business and your boyfriends, your girlfriends, whoever is your friend's drama, and they're gonna listen and give you good advice. And your mom, if she's an Aries, she's probably just, like, very involved in, like, what's happening in your life, so there's not really many secrets. And she probably lets you do, like, she's probably strict and controlling, but she also understands that you're young and you want to go have fun, so she lets you live your best life. You know what I mean? I feel like an Aries mom would be fun until they're mad at it because then they, like, get fucking crazy. Taurus moms, oh my god, if there's one mom that I would not want, it's a Taurus mom. Like, out of all of the signs, I think that Taurus, these moms, they're super strict, they're super stubborn. Fighting with them is the absolute worst. They're lazy as well. Taurus moms are just super stubborn, and it's like sometimes they just argue for the sake of arguing. Like, you could be like, hey, can I go to Thing's house? And they'll be like, no. And you'll be like, why? And they're like, because I said so. And they're like, you're like, why? And they're like, because you need to wash the dishes. So you go wash the dishes and you come back and you're like, can I go now? And they're like, no. And they just, like, don't want you to live your best life. Like, I know it sounds so crazy, but, like, sometimes Taurus, if you catch them in a mood, these moms, they just, like, they just can't be bothered. Like, they just don't care, and they will just be like, no, no, and they don't owe you an explanation because they feel like they're the parent, and they don't owe you that, and they don't. They're also very lazy. They're gonna like give you all the chores that they do as soon as you grow up, which again, they have every right to if they're paying for the bills. But they will take care of you. They will feed you. They will. They're probably great cooks. They will nurture you. They'll probably baby you for a little while until, again, you're of a certain age, and they'll take care of you. They're very, very loving. They give you the best gifts for Christmas, always thoughtful, always sweet, very affectionate, loving parents, call you beautiful, all that stuff. But like these moms, I'm telling you, like they can get mean, they can change, they have a temper. When you piss off a Taurus mom, oh my god, it's like all hell breaks loose. They literally lose their shit. It doesn't happen all the time, but when it happens, it's terrifying. It's terrifying. I would not want to be around an angry Taurus mother. They're very, very, very angry people when they get to that point. And the most part though, like you're not gonna fight with them like crazy about big things. You're gonna have a lot of mini arguments that will like be you and your mom going back and forth very often, because they're just so stubborn, and sometimes you just have to drop it because they're never going to see your perspective, and you can go on for days about something small, and that's usually what happens with Taurus parents. Like these moms are just too stubborn. They're too stubborn, and little things will just like trigger them. Cancer moms are super, super emotional and attached to you. They are very protective. The second you grow up and start hanging out with friends, they like want to cry every single time you leave the house. They always try to come up with excuses to keep you in the house and try and like guilt you into spending time with them because they don't want to lose you. They probably baby you like crazy. I bet she's making your bed until you turn 25, cooking you food, packing your lunch, everything. Cancer moms will take care of you like no other. She's just probably super emotional though, so if you upset her, you know, she will take things very personally. She probably cries a lot. Cancer moms are sensitive, so be careful what you say to her, be careful with your tone, all those things, because she will take things very, very personally. A lot of times she'll be like doing all these things, cooking for you, cleaning for you, doing this, doing that, and then like if she asks you for one little thing and you say no, she will get so mean out of nowhere, and you're gonna be like, well, what happened? And they probably like won't tell you what's going on in their head. Suddenly they stop cooking for you and you're like, what happened? And it's because you did something or you didn't do something, and Cancers like to bottle things in. Anyways, my memory card is running out of space, so I'm sorry if I cut that one a little short, but you guys get the point. So once again, this was my Mother's Day video. Obviously, this won't apply to everybody. I understand that everyone's family dynamic is different, so you know, depends on who you have in your home. This could be applied to both parents, but I also believe that, you know, there's a lot of feminine energy in what I'm saying, so I am applying this to mothers in general, but again, use this information how you choose. But once again, if you guys did want to claim the discount for Ana Luisa, the link is in my description, so don't forget to check that out. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and with that being said, if you liked the video, let me know in the comments, because I love to hear your thoughts. What's your mom's sign and what's she like? Is she crazy? Is she nice? Is she strict? What's she like? Let me know. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.